1 o'clock. It's 1 minute too, right? I see my. Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm
Maybe.
recording over on one side and
Oh,
streaming
okay.
over on the other.
Okay. So this one is not showing. Upcoming, or maybe it will go. I'm looking at the channel.
Yep.
Still not there, but when it is 0, then it should then start. Once you start, did you start?
I'm pretty sure I hit start. Are there people hearing me? Is it live?
It says it's live, okay. But on my YouTube, it's still saying notify me. Maybe notify me. Okay, then notify me. It still shows up comments, so maybe the change of the. Well,
Ah, that was loud.
okay, so we are live on Facebook then, very likely.
Yes. I need to find where it's on Facebook.
It should be on the Silk Pro.
Yep. Should be.
But why is it not coming on YouTube? Oh, I'm there.
You found yourself? There. Look at that.
Oh, I'm there.
It's working. Success.
Okay, that's wonderful. All right, live chat is on. But now, okay, I know I'm on YouTube. So when I type in a comment, can I? When I type in a comment, can I? Okay, I stop it. Okay, so we are certainly on YouTube. And did you check Facebook? Are we there as well?
I'm checking Facebook. I'm not seeing anything.
No, it's okay.
Is it set up as an event?
It automatically sets
nope.
up.
I found it.
Okay, all right, okay. So I was hoping to place a comment
and
on.
I'm hearing myself really loud.
Okay, so we are certainly on. I'm hearing myself too, but I wanted to put a comment in there so we can test it if the comments are working. Oh, here we go. I will write something. Testing comments.
I've got a Facebook comment.
Can they hear us?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Testing.
Yeah.
Comment. Okay, I'm testing the. I put in comment on YouTube. Is something coming up by?
Not yet.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Okay, no, that's fine, and I might just leave the live chat here. Right? Oh, so it's coming on StreamYard. Perfect. Okay, so we are ready, right? I'll get off this, and we are ready. Here, thank you so much. Okay, all right. This is the first live stream for Silk Pro Art for Happiness. My name is Mila Lansdowne, and I have a wonderful creative photographer here, Trent, helping me to get this to you, lovely people. And I want to talk today about how to make money with fun and creative activity, which is silk painting for me. Why silk painting? Silk painting is versatile. You can create a silk scarf, or you can have a nice picture, or you can create greeting cards, home decor. It's so versatile. So my message to you is, if you feel creative, if you have time at home, you can monetize that time with easy to learn skill that will then help you to grow. And today it's the introduction about how to monetize, understanding what it means. It is not today, it's not a workshop how to paint on silk. I would like to say that right away. It is about learning.
Hold, please. We're just having a technical issue.
We are here on adventure, and I would love to hear if somebody is watching or you are wrong. That will be my first question. The first question is, if you are watching, tell us where you are from, because we are here in northern BC, British Columbia, Canada, in the frozen north and the creative north. And the opportunities for silk painting and artists, they vary. And what I can talk about is my experience here in Canada. I can talk a little bit about my experience in Germany, which is where I started with silk painting. But if you are living in a different country, you need to then think about your options. But today, like I said, it's about understanding how to monetize hobby, let's say silk painting, or how you can monetize your time by learning very easy method that creates intriguing, beautiful designs that you can then use for variety of products. So we have the first thing I want to show you is this picture. This is silk painting framed picture. And it was done in the same technique that I am teaching children in the schools or seniors groups. You just need to start somewhere. And today you will have a little download about step-by-step process, how you can create something like, I will take this one. Something like this is it's just piece of silk in so-called random design. And I will do a little run through how to do that. But first, the introduction is, this is where you can go with it, but you don't need to. You can just learn how to play with silk, create scarves, and you are set every time. But you need to know where the money comes from, how you monetize it, how you price it, and how you position yourself. It is more than just being on Facebook or any social media and shoot a picture and post it there. This is, for me, it's a waste of time almost. You need to have a strategy with that so people can come and see your work. They can come back and ask you questions without you being there. So smart income is here, the talk today. So I will take this down, my beautiful picture. By the way, this picture I'm keeping. I'm not selling it because it's bringing me money by creating products from that image. And this is something, the next level of learning. First, you need to master the skill or learn the skill, the basic skill. So let me move this away. And we have these two images here. And again, this one, a child can do. I'm teaching silk painting to, children of age of 6, 8, 10. Or seniors, 90 years old. So everyone can do this. You can do this. And this would be then embellishment. But today we will be not talking about it. We are not talking about techniques. But this is the process on the painting original. What I mean is you are painting on silk. It is original, one-of-a-kind piece. It can be the banner or the wall picture. It can be scarf. So let me take this down, and you can see. I don't know if Trent can see the posters up high, saying this is for 2 days retreat. It is easy to paint, but it takes time. To create a piece like this, you need at least 6 hours in the day, or better, 2 days. So this is what I do here in my studio. People are coming in for a retreat, which is basically a stress relief. It's a creative relaxation. Everyone is happy and everyone is excited about what is coming through their hands. So let me move this away. By the way, there is a Kindle book that I wrote 2014. It's a long time already published. Still, everything what is in there is valid information. It gets you the entire process. It's my story by not knowing anything about silk painting to learning about sales channels, about pricing, about product development. Everything is in there, including the manual instructions. By the way, you will get a little gift if you play with us today and comment and ask questions. There is a nice gift, which is the manual instruction to create such a beautiful scarf. So let me move this away, and we will continue. We will continue with the money. Where is the money, Mila? All right. Okay.
One more pause.
Accidentally put one of the bad batteries in the good battery that I
I was painting, should I take them away and put them in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, probably would have been a good idea.
Good.
And we're up.
We are up. All right. Okay. Where were we? All right. We have nice little picture, the file number A, with 3 ways how to monetize silk painting. And is it on the screen? All right. So there are basically, from my
Right here.
experience, yes,
Yeah. Now you're behind it.
I am behind it. So I go over here. All right. Okay. All right. We are having fun. Okay. So from my experience, there are 3 ways how to make money from silk painting. The first thing, and I have a nice slide here later on, I'll tell you more about it. The first is, yes, you paint your scarves, you paint originals. That's number 1. The second option is you are taking a picture of the image that you are creating and put it on products. It could be mouse pads, it could be greeting cards, bookmarks, you name it. So reproductions are the second option. And I see them as semi-passive income because you paint your scarf or the wall picture that I showed you, you take a photograph of it, and then you let reproduce. And chicks are coming to your home because if you have greeting cards in the galleries or gift shops, you bring them there once and then they are selling for you. So I see it as a semi-passive income. You can sell in gift shops, you can sell in consignment, which I not really suggest, but it's a good starting point. Or you can sell them online on different platform or your online store. And the peak, as I see it in my work, is just selling your skills. Once you learn and master even this basic technique, and you are well established, you have nice presence, you develop yourself to a professional silk painter. Then you can share your skill. You can invite people for a retreat, the same way I do it. Or you can go to different clubs, seniors clubs, recreations, resorts, women group, you name it. You can do parties. This way, for me, it's the most fun. You sell your skill. It's basically effortless because you just instruct and people are doing the work, but it's deeply rewarded and it's deeply profitable. And I will then talk about it a little bit more. So you see the relation between each of those three levels of silk painting for income. So I have here, and we have nice sheet about different types of these three levels of earning. And so I don't know where should I, is this visible? So for example, the originals you have here listed, and you can see it on your screen. Of course, the scarves and shawls, clothing, ties, eyeglasses, there are really nice things. Jewelry, pillows, curtain, table runners, wall banners. I have a couple hanging here. Or frame pictures, the one you've seen, or matted originals, and corporate gifts. Originals as a corporate gifts are similar to the retreats, very profitable because you create samples, you propose to the company, they pick what they want to have, they pay 50% down, and you go and produce. This is one of the most profitable and calculated way to generate income. But here with corporate gifts, I would say that you also need to be well established because to create corporate gifts, let's say I did for Women Enterprise Center. So you get, let's say, 60, 100 scarves to create, and everything is hand painted. That means you would need to hire a helper, and there is more organization to it, so you need more experience. But that's for sure creating originals, making money with originals. Here are the reproductions, and basically the list is endless. Greeting cards, prints, framed, matted bookmarks, art books, journals, pens, postcards, mugs, keychains, totes, shirts, or license your design, or POD, or silk scarf printed. So, for example, the printed silk scarf, we have couple Canadian companies, startups that would take your original and, well, you will give them the design and they will reproduce it on silk. So that's the part here. Yes.
What is POD?
Oh, print on demand. That means you take image. Let's say I would take image of this image framed picture that you've seen at the beginning, and then let's say send it to Fine Arts America, and it's sitting there, and the companies who owns they are selling, and you are getting royalties for that. So that's for example. And it works for different T-shirts and scarves and you name it. The third way is selling the skill. What I was saying before, but you can sell online. You can sell online lessons. You can do workshops. You can do weekly. You can have your studio set up and have somebody come in every week, let's say for 8 sessions. Then you can do workshop retreats, courses and community center, summer camps. I did several of those because the silk painting that I'm teaching is such easy way to do, and we will do a little run through here. You will see how easy that is, how playful that is, how exciting that is. That doing summer camp for children is something very wonderful because you see the excitement the children then experience. So the other thing will be then, going to different organizations, specific groups, teaching online courses, and write or sell instruction. The same way what I did here. I just wrote down, I had a blog. I wrote a blog where it's a step-by-step how to start and develop silk scarf business. And now it is on Kindle. As I said, I think it was published 2014. So it's now 8 years. And and it's dripping money, right? So this is the 3 different levels how you can monetize silk painting. And you don't need to go the whole way through. You can just start with the first part and play and sell at craft shows, all good. If you want to then grow and go further, then you will need online presence. You will need to get more structured. And I will just show you a little bit what I think is necessary, how you should see your hobby going to income generating venue, business, career. I see there are 3 levels to it. And see, this is what the people see. This is the product that is out there. This is, and I'm calling it packaging, but in packaging, I understand, are you retailing? Are you going in wholesale? Are you selling in consignment? How you reach the market, promotion, partners. And I would like to just put your attention to the description in YouTube, and I think it's on Facebook as well. I'm putting out interest list for Silk Club for people who really want to grow as silk painters, growing revenue, but also create joint ventures. Because right now, groups and communities have the power. If you are in a group with the same direction of intention and with a mindset that together we are stronger, then you are supporting the other and are supported. So this is one way how to go to partners. But of course, you can be in societies, in organizations, with galleries, and so on. So you need partners, and then the promotion goes with it. This is the foundation. This is you. And I think that's a part where we need to do a big work, because we often jeopardize our work by feeling not worthy, by seeing the mistakes that are in the silk, by looking at the competition more than we look at being the best of who we are. So this is the foundation. You need to have, in order to build a revenue from silk painting or income or career, you really need to start with self-discipline. You need to as well start to build a confidence. And the best way you build confidence is when you are out there, when you hear what people are saying about, when you get the compliments and people are saying, oh, this is beautiful, and where are you? And then you are selling. So you build up the confidence. Of course, by growing your skills, your capabilities, moving, improving your skill, there is this loop, competence and confidence, right? When you become more competent, you become more confident, and that goes this way. So then support system, it could be in personal or it can be in professional circles. You need that and a service mindset. So it is really important. And right now we are, and today is Black Friday. Yes. Christmas season starts selling now. So I think we have one thing about Christmas as well, right? In the file. I don't know what's on it, but to be prepared for Christmas season, from my experience, Trent, is there some kind about Christmas? Not sure. I think I put it down, but it's probably the last one. Sorry for that.
We're
In? Okay. All right. So we are now, it's Black Friday. But Christmas season, in the mind of a silk painter, from my experience, for me, it starts in August. In August, I am creating my scarves. I create a concept. I think about what do I need to order. I'm thinking about packaging. I'm thinking about promotion. I'm booking my shows. I'm getting ready starting August, September, ready for marketing. And then I am ready now. So think about it, how you approach your success. You need to have a plan. And once you establish it, once you have, your list, your inventories, your organizations, you are set. The next year is much easier. So for the Christmas season, I'm saying to my students, and we are now finishing week 10 of the 12 weeks of silk painting for income generation. What I'm saying to my students, and I'm saying that to you, if you are going out the first time to present your silk collection, it is about gaining information. Every venue has their own audience. You will see when you are setting up your table or your booth, is the vibe in that center or in that building what you like? Who is coming there? The people will ask you questions, but it's about you asking them. Find out, who is this person? Are they buying for themselves? Are they buying for a gift? What purpose is behind it? And think, this is service mindset. Think how you can help them. The more you know about your client, the better you are next time at that venue. Every venue will give you different feedback. So then the next year, you can decide and say, okay, what was selling there was very good. I need more of it. What was selling on the other side, I wasn't so happy about it. I may not book there next year. So first time going out to trade shows, make sure that you bring home information and start to create something that is called in marketing the customer avatar. Who is your best client? Are these males, females, how old they are, for whom they are buying it, what they like about your work, what they are saying. And my suggestion when you are out there, think always about the next sale. So if somebody is purchasing your scarf, you may give them a little coupon for the next time or to give it to a friend. So always think that way. And we still have email, and email is still the queen and king of communication because it's yours. If you collect email addresses from your clients or from the visitors at your craft show, then you already have somebody who showed interest in your work. And if you have email list, next time you can send them a little note. I am there on there, and I have some special for you. Communication, connection, cooperation. So, what time do we have, Trent?
1:30.
Oh, very good. Okay. So I would like to do, we don't have any comments, so that's unfortunate, but maybe it's good. So I would like to go quickly for those who are just starting with silk painting or even just thinking about silk painting. I would like to just go for a little review what you would need. And it is not much. So of course, you will need a piece of silk, right? There are different types, but it's 100% silk in this case. And the most used is so-called China silk or habotai. So you will need a silk. Then you will need some paints. Little note on that. This is Mila teaching silk painting, and I am using silk paints, which are heat set ironing. But there also are dyes, steam set. I'm not teaching those, and I'm not using them. So remember this, if you are new to silk painting, there's a difference. Silk paints, silk dyes. Silk paints, they stay on the surface, and we are using iron basically to glue the paint to the silk. Then you are, for these simple designs, I'm using just utility brushes, right? So nothing expensive here. And then, of course, I need to have some preservation for my workstation. And let me guide you through a little example how to do that. And I'll do my best here. So let me put this aside, and we don't need this. So, and Trent will tell me when I'm out of picture, we don't need this. So, and I'll put this aside.
Right where this was is the center.
This.
Perfect.
Okay, good. All right. So let me set up just a sample workstation. What I teach and what I use. It will be larger in when we do it in real life. But I have a table and I have a tablecloth, something that protects and is water resistant. Then the next thing that I'm taking is a newspaper, and you don't need to worry about what's on sale. And the newspaper that I'm using is here to absorb the moisture. There are different ways to do this. This is my method. And you can investigate a little bit, find what works best for you. Then what I need, I'm taking 2 paints, and I have my 2 brushes. And what else? Oh, we need silk. All right. So let me walk. Oh, what I have here is I just took a little piece of this silk, tore it apart, and I rinse it in a water and leave it quite wet. Taking that out, move this away, and if you need to carry it over a room, I'm using tea towel, squeeze it a little bit, but it's really nicely wet. And then for our random technique, random means really random. So I have a wet piece of silk, and then I will just arrange it. The only thing that I'm looking for is to have all these wrinkles on top. I don't want to have this way. I want to have the silk nicely with the top side showing to me and wrinkles, right? So, and then there are 3 different of these methods that I'm teaching. Tomorrow there is the triangle, and then there is also something I call blossoms technique. So, but let me continue here just to show you how simple and easy that is. I have these 2 paints here. There are Yavana, but Marabu or Pebeo silk, always look for paint, right? So iron fixed. So I shake it a little bit to get the pigments running nicely, and I'm keeping 1 brush per 1 color, and usually I mark my brushes so I know, so I can use, let's say, purple all the time. I will put a little sticker on it, purple. And then there is the other one, is orange. So, and in this case, I will just take this utility brush, put it in my jar, and I apply this paint. And you know, I can, or you can think what you want. I could go around it and have the center and in the purple, or I can mix it up. So in my case, I will mix it up to get these wrinkles nicely. So I get pattern like this. You can see there are like leafy pattern, beautiful. This is exactly how it was created, a random design. And I can show you then tomorrow when it dries how it looks like. But today, I just want to show you how simple and easy that thing is. Anyone can do this. Anyone can start to generate income with silk scarves that are so unique, because you cannot do these wrinkles or folding the silk second time the same way. It's impossible. It is always very unique and original. So this is the first part. Now, if you would be here for a retreat, you need to dry it. And there are 2 ways. The best way, and that's why I usually do it in August, the best way it is I would take the silk, I will have a whole bunch of them, and I will move them out on my deck and let the sun dry them. It is winter now, so I will let this sit. You can use, and now you can tell me where to move. So you can use a heat gun or a regular hair dryer. And I will move over here. We let it sit. The drying can go slow or fast. Sunshine is very fast and creates pronounced pattern. The same here with the heat gun. If you are just beginning, I'm suggesting head dryer. Take a head dryer and set it on the highest heat but the lowest blow, because once the silk starts to dry, then the hair dryer, the blow will start to unfold these wrinkles or folds, and we want to keep them together. So how these patterns are created is the heat brings the pigments to the surface. So everything that on the folded pattern is on top will be darker. All the folds that are underneath, they will be lighter. So the faster and the higher the heat, the stronger the movement, the faster the movement to the top of the fabric, the folded fabric. So hair dryer, heat gun, or plain sunshine. What I do here as well, and I might just move it out. So now it's quite wet. So I will start to dry it on, and once I see that the form stays, but it's a little bit drier, I will exchange it and I will move my piece, even if it's not completely dry, to a new fresh piece of paper. So what I want to prevent is that wet newspaper will stick to the silk. So drying on and then moving to a fresh piece of newspaper. This is how it's done. Once the silk is dry and still together, you don't want to unfold it as long as it is wet. Still it's together, then I let it sit overnight and I iron it next day. And now remember, we iron to fix it, but then we need to wet it to get these wrinkles out and iron it again. So there are about 20 steps to go from this to this. So I think today we are through with our presentation. I think we covered everything. There is this little freebie if you are interested to get the instructions how to create the random design. There is a download, there is a link to it. And if you are interested in the Silk Club, same thing, look up the description to the stream and you find the links there. Other than that, I wish you a wonderful day. I just check. Oh, very good. Thank you so much. Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you, Trent. It was wonderful. You did a great job. And I look forward to do the next day. And we're done.
I'm hitting end and it's not ending. End this broadcast.